How you doing, everybody? Today it's a little bit earlier than I normally would do on these, but I just do these random. So anytime is a good time, right? That's what I say. Today is Monday, May 11th, day after Mother's Day, and in doing Mother's Day research yesterday on, good gifts and things like that, I came across a calendar that shows national events and what is celebrated on what day. And come to find out that today, May 11th, is Twilight Zone Day. Yes, Twilight Zone Day. I've never heard of it, never seen anybody celebrate it, never thought to celebrate it. I have seen the Twilight Zone, not in a long time, but I've seen it. I know that it was really bizarre. It's like a fifth dimensional kind of weirdo thing where anything can happen to anyone. It'll look totally normal and be absolutely berserk, and that's cool. There's a few ways that people celebrate Twilight Zone Day. Some of them buy the board game, and if you have access to Amazon, you can probably go on and find the board game if you can't find it locally. I have no idea what it looks like, I have no idea how to play it, but I'm sure it's weird and doesn't make any sense, and the winner is a weirdo. And being that you are on YouTube, you can look up the episodes. Look up the old Twilight Zone episodes. They're mostly probably going to be in black and white as far as I remember. And they're older, and they have a lot of cool cameos from actors that, they weren't big then, but then they became huge. George Takei from Star Trek and other fame has an episode, and the series, it deals with all kinds of things, even controversial for its time. It was created by Rod Serling in the 50s and went on into the 60s, I think, like mid-60s, 64 or something like that. And Rod Serling, not only did he create the show, but he also wrote majority of the episodes for the show. So it gives you a little peek into his mind. Weirdo. Jackson Brown. This is Sandy Rock Candy. She's winking at you. Come on, Sandy, don't be flirting with that mother. And you can probably even find the Steven Spielberg movie, The Twilight Zone. Yes, that's right. Steven Spielberg did film The Twilight Zone, feature film, and starred Dan Aykroyd and Albert Brooks, if my notes are correct. And they're not in front of me, so if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm going to put a link to some of these shows in the description. But before I go, if you're not interested in this at all, you don't care one way or the other, which is probably about right. There's one way that you can probably get into the festivities, and that's trying the Twilight Zone cocktail. Yes, the Twilight Zone cocktail. Bacardi Light, Bacardi Dark, Bacardi 151. Add a little orange juice, a little pineapple juice, and you got yourself a cool Twilight Zone beverage. Tell me in the description if you have any favorite episodes, or if you have any kind of other insight onto this. Every day, come to find out, there's something celebrated somewhere. And so every day, I'm going to try to keep you clued in on some of those things. Maybe some of these, affect your life somehow. I know there are some bizarre things that we celebrate nationally. Pancake Day. Who doesn't celebrate Pancake Day? Donut Day? And I'm sure if we look into it, there's going to be Chihuahua in Your Face Day and other things. All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon, and have a great day. Hope your mom's had a wonderful day yesterday on Mother's Day, and we'll talk to you. Peace and chicken grease.